and Tidehunter as the last 2 picks on either team.
See if he can apply the pressure he's looking for. So far, Moon's having a great old time, but top lane, Roger, he is not having a great time because he will be chased down and eventually Carlo will be able to pick up that, considering the laning matchup. So he is using Metamorphosis every time he has the chance, so you can't really stop him once he does commit that, as Kamizu is going to try and rush forward now as the meta does wear out. In the meantime, they do lose the TA bot lane, but Kamizu, he's going to drop here to Roger, and now with the Nightmare out, they've even got Carlo locked down, and that should be a nice easy kill, at least for Roger, as he tries to chase him down, but the
really doesn't have that much distance to play with on this lane. You have level 1 side blades, you can't really stand far back enough.
Playing on the edge here, Moon and Bob just trying to get each other down as the blink is forward. Bob, he's got him. Oh, that's a very close call.
Like, you have a lot you can play with here.
You do. Fantastic lane, but bot lane, Nando again going to be in danger. Carlo's going to rotate this time around to make sure they don't lose him a third time. Boo, he'll be the one to go down as they get the Fire Blast out onto Raging. Lift is there. Carlo should be able to cancel that one off, and they'll go for a second. Nando looking for some sweet, sweet revenge. In the meantime, Bob, he ends up going down to Moon in that mid lane, but Raging, he's still the one running. How have they not killed him off yet? The Ignite is there. Nando, he should finally be able to get it.
One that he had, and kind of gives SMG the much needed momentum they need. Even up top, they're being really aggressive on Kimizu.
Yeah, he's in big trouble. Great body blocks there from Roger. Just locking him down long enough, but that'll be another kill to go to the mid one. The 4 to 5 now is on mid lane again. Bob, he's in danger. Moon, he just won't stop with the aggression. He's quite low on mana, but it may be enough to just get him there.
Tier 1 and clear out that entire jungle down bot as well.
And they've already abandoned that bot lane as Roger target mid. Do get the Ogre, and Moon should be able to set up for a nice easy kill here. The Vincenzo going to try and make it as hard as possible. It won't be difficult enough. Moon.
Happy with how the thing's going. They've had a better time with mid 1's top lane. Even though he did lose that tier 1 tower earlier, he's getting way more farm than Nando is at the moment. Nando playing triangle can't really clear these camps out that fast. Really looking to force the tier 2s, whereas SMG's just taking over that bot jungle. They have Raging constantly shoving in. They're keeping pressure mid as well. Kimizu.
Raindrop will block a lot of the damage off from the Ink Sword, but it may not matter as a Soulbind and double silence is out. Do they have the damage though? Moon is still trying after Kimizu, but he's just so tanky. And now the Ravage flies out. Nando will join in. Moon though, he is still very healthy. They'll get Roger down, but able to pick him off.
I think when you look at what you have to commit to get those kills, doesn't feel worthwhile, although it's not over.
Yeah, they'll jump in again. Moon just so confident on this Ember to go back in after the Ogre, but he's dropping very low, and Moon could not remnant in time. Vincenzo hands the tip over. Moon just waiting a little bit too long. The chase is still going for the Ogre, and eventually he should go down and does.
With having all those spells thrown out for the support, but having Moon cleaned up like that does make it a little bit more worthwhile. They are keeping him up though.
Make the jump in onto Carlo and Kimizu. He's not too safe either as the Ink Swell will connect again, and this time
we slow down the TA space. Nando is still up there in net worth though, not too bad again considering the state of the game. Your TA is not lagging too far behind, but you want to be ahead of system.
Gains out, Vincenzo just being targeted once again by the Ember. Moon, he does at least get the boundary rune away. That'll be about it. Bob will continue chasing down Arthur, and they do. Oh, that's a great deny out from Moon. Really nice deny from Moon on the Ember. They're looking for more. Kimizu just trying to rush towards Roger, but Roger's out of there. Instead, they'll keep going after the Ember. But can they really deal with Moon? Well, he's out of remnants right now, so perhaps they can. He has another in 1 second, but he's not going to get the chance. Creation. Smoke will be broken. Raging, he'll be the target now, but he's got help right behind him. Inkswell, they lift him right back into the Inkswell. Ravage has been committed though. They'll try to stop the fight. Roar is out. A double roar impact. Raging, he sets up, but can they get anything done as Carlo? He had the Fiend's Grip. He locked down Moon for a second. It's not quite enough, but in the backside, Bob, he's dealing with Arthur. He's getting the supports down. Moon, he's back in Nando. He went right into the middle of the team fight, and he's gonna pay for it. We'll be able to blink away.
Stupid.
Only level 1 chains there from Moon.
Stupid.
Carlo now going to show up. Trying to play around here with Moon with the Sleight of Fist towards the north. They're just blocking everyone else down. So Vincenzo just making it a 1v1 between Carlo and Moon. Carlo is still alive though. Just barely, and the raindrops keep him alive now with the remnant damage. Well, they found they are still trying to fight, and they will get Roger. lane. Senzo again just in deep waters and raging. He will happily just head back underwater as Vincenzo. Well, he'll try to run. I suppose you've got some information here for the rest of Execration, but that seemed like a very free kill to just give back the way of mid one, who does actually get it with an illusion. Very nice. A bit more bonus gold coming the way of the TB, as now Carlo's going to get caught out. Moon able to pick up another kill on the Ember now. The top lane, bit more action. They found Bob. Roger's got the beam trip. They should have plenty of damage with mid one, but the Ravage is there. Kamisu in the Sonic Wave gonna take down one, but there's your Soulbind. Where's the blink out? He can't get it. He's gonna end up dropping Bob. He does eventually go down, and now Kamisu, can he get himself out? It just doesn't seem like it. There is no exit. It'll be another for mid one. And SMG, it just feels like they're taking every fight they can get right now, and they just keep winning them out. As Nando, he's been slowed up. Roar is there by raging. He's just locked down. Can he find a way out of this one? It doesn't seem like it. It might be Roshan time, John.
Oh. Yeah, it definitely is. Dragman's Butterfly. He's so confident. He knows that magic damage is all down to Bob. Bob's not been hunting down the Terrorblade, so he can just jump in, evade all the hits, tank up for the team afterwards after that initial vignette, but they need so many more items here. Desolator's up on Nando, going for the blink next. It feels like they need BKBs to start blowing out as well.
And not again. Inkswell is out. Mert Remnants fold with the chains. They've got the lockdown. This TA, how do you survive this? He's trying with the help of Carlo, but it's not looking good. The chase continues from Mert, and they've got another, it seems, as Nando will just immediately drop again.
On that top tier 2 tower, it's a Terrorblade with Butterfly. He can just melt these towers by himself.
Yeah, Bob's in trouble, raging. Just taking down the right tree line there, and in fact the Soulbind into a double Fiend Grip is out. It's just a perfect combination from SMG as they take down 4 for nothing. And they're on to the tier 3 towers, John. And this draft, well, once they take off, they really take off, and well, that's exactly what SMG have done.
There's just no stopping them. Like, they can only find one set of rats. I think if they were really feeling confident, they could just go tier 4s, because there's no Ravage for a little bit longer. It is back up. There's some team fighting. Yeah, they're going for it.
Well, they're not encountering John Moon. He really wants Nando another time. Onto the tier 4 they go. The respawns are coming up. Mid one, how confident are you, sir? Apparently very easy. He just continues onto the little shrine there. Now everyone else coming up online, looks like they might have to play it a little bit safer, though I say that mid one still playing around very aggressively. With the Metamorphosis on half its duration, he won't stop. In fact, Vincenzo, he moves forward. He's going to drop. Ravages out. Kamisu landing on 3 with the Sonic Wave is there. They've got the Aegis down, but now the Roar is out. They've got the Rubik Carlo. He's going to drop first. Moon, who do you go after next? Chains is there on Nando, but he's taking way too much damage. Moon, he's going to drop, leaving a lot of cold back the way of Nando as they jump in on Harfu now. They've got their friend thrown down. Mid one and Rod, Raging Potato. They need to find their own way out. They'll try to keep mid one alive. Has he gone too far? It looks like he has, but no, the Sunder. Mid one, he'll just keep going. Onto Kamisu now. The Tide Hunter trying to hide in the tree line, but it's not enough. Raging, meanwhile, just going after Vincenzo. Doesn't feel like they have the follow-up right now in Execration. Really defend this bottom lane of Barracks here against SMG. There's your Metapop now. Mid one not playing around as Vincenzo. He just melts, and now Mert again. He's found that target. He loves to aim down. It's going to be Nando. That'll be another kill out for Moon as Carlo. He also gets caught out. They'll try to commit the Sonic Wave. They might find Moon, and they do. As Carlo barely survives with a slither of HP, but Moon, he has bought so much space, and now the Fiend's Grip Roger. Always finding the target he wants. Ravage just way too late by Kamisu and SMG. They should be able to just secure Megas as GG's called. They've seen enough. Such a dominant victory here from SMG for the game number 1.
They play extremely well on SMG's side. They knew they had this timing with the Beastmaster offlane. They knew they could just look to play push after a point. I think
off. Like, they're going to be playing pretty passive until they reach timings on, like, Shaker Dagger. They'll be...
the Dire Triangle, but Raging puts another the left side of the mid lane. So they want double observer wards just for Moon here, as they have found Kamizu out on this Centaur, but can they lock him down? With a Fisher will land. It's going to be a lot of damage flying out from mid one. One more would do it, and he does get it in time.
It's hard to see a Puck completely lose a lane, but he's doing a great job in just zoning out. He does opt for a Blink Stream of Chain build, so that gives him more wave clear, maybe less harassment onto Bob. And Bob had, honestly, like, I feel like it's going to be hard to zone out the Brood down the line. You can't really apply harassment onto Nando as a Brood, to be fair. Like, it's not easy to run up. There's a lot of slows there. There's some good control coming out as well from EXECRATION with Vincenzo cutting off, but you've always got off to the Fisher block. And that's something that Drought can't really play around as well. He
at least has the Ring of Health up now on the Centaur to be able to sustain himself in this laning phase, but it does feel like it's a very free time for mid one right now as top lane. Raging's going to be chased down. The slows are out, so there should be a kill out for Nando, but he'll try to heal up. Raging, how long could you survive? Not long enough.
That's looking pretty even here for EXECRATION. They are finding some trades here and there. I think the aggression up top is actually keeping off Moon going mid.
Oh, Moon! He went for a very greedy play in that mid lane, trying to get Carlo, but ends up paying for it, and naturally the tips come out.
Good punishment coming out from EXECRATION. Again, tying into the fact that Afu can't leave this lane. Just being run down now.
And Carlo, apart from the death he just had, he's been looking fantastic. The smoke out from Bob and Carlo, so here comes the contest. We'll rotate down towards the bot side. See if they can land that Dream Call onto mid one in time. And you've got R4 around to try and help him out, but they might try to make the time themselves. Carlo, he'll show up. There's Bob with the silence out. The Tide is going to try and help him back. That very nice Fisher. It'll block the way. Just waiting at the coil here is mid one, but the Fire Blast is there. Still, the damage is not enough for Kamizu. He'll get it done as Sonic Wave is out from Moon. They'll try to trade now. Onto the Centaur they go. Kamizu will be the first to drop here for EXECRATION, but can they find any more? Carlo, he'll turn around for Roger, but it will cost him his own life, and a fair bit of gold to go the way of Arfua's Moon. He's not done yet. Onto Vincenzo he goes. He wants that Ogre down, but Bob's going to be a bit of a nuisance here trying to fight back, and it looks like it should. Got the coil up on Bob. Carlo, he's going to intercept here onto Raging. They're just trying to break the gap to make it in time, but no, they can't quite get there. Like, they'll have to turn onto Arfu instead. Try to just take what they can get. They should be able to at least find the Shaker.
So still.
Arfu, he will eventually drop. If you're early low, you may as well go ahead and take that one out. Exactly what SMG try to do. In fact, never mind that. They'll jump into the triangle, back in onto the Ogre, and eventually Vincenzo should drop, and does with Carlo. He'll rotate. They'll try to force another team fight as Kamizu does pop the Stampede. Back in on Moon they go, but a nice Sonic Wave out from Moon will force them back, and Kamizu, he may just drop and does. Afu, he gets another kill on the Shaker as Carlo is still trying off.
Afu doesn't quite have his blink. No level 6 yet on Roger, so lockdown might be a bit lacking, but they are going to go.
Oh, nice Fisher. Out from Arfu, Carlo, he could be in a spot of danger as Moon wants to keep the chase up, but the Dream Call is there from Bob onto 3 targets. Echo Slam, oh, it's completely with Bob. He phase shifts out of it. They connect on nothing as Arfu now. He'll be slowly chased down. A nice slam, but is it going to be enough? Not quite, but here comes mid one. He'll try to help out the team. It's Raging. He comes in from the side. Onto the Weaver they go. He'll let the Spiderlings do the work, and that they will, as Nando was spotted, but he is too far to chase. Or is he? Raging still trying. Moon does move forward. They do have the Orchid almost up on Raging with the mana now available, so Nando, he is not out of the woods quite yet as Moon. He's made the jump right in and they've got him.
Great moving out from Raging, just hooking in from the top lane. Lots of move speed on that Brood, and it's that time. The Orchid, he wants to fight.
Mid one, he'll just keep it up. They just want that tier 1 mid tower. I feel like SMG might be forced to go for a bit of a reset. EXECRATION, they have respawned and are looking rather healthy as Bob. You see him take down Roger, but Moon now with the Sonic Wave. It does connect this time around. Bob, he didn't get to the high ground. Tier 2 tower, and then you start talking about Roshan. Now, with the way things are going, they might go for Roshan first. They jump in onto the Centaur now. Do they have the damage in time? Yeah, they do with the Orchid. They're going to try now, but he's got help around him. How do you initiate? Bob, he's got the coil, and that's exactly how they'll have to start. They do commit it. He'll break straight away. Where's the help? It's incoming. Mid one, he'll join in, but no, it's too late. Raging is already gone as Roger. He thought about the Ravage, but now he's been left behind. Or has he? Ravage now, committed. He does hit on 3 heroes as Kamizu about to drop a Roger. He's already gone on down mid one. He's gone too far. A bit of miscommunication. It seems, but no, the Fisher and the Sonic Wave out. It may bought some time as Vincenzo. He will at least go down, but Bob, he's the bigger target. And Moon, he won't make the jump in on either. He won't risk it. But Arthur will. The patience from Arthur does pay off as he gets a double kill on the Earthshaker. And Dr. Carlo now on that Weaver. And they find the final piece of the puzzle.
Tower is under attack.
Oh, Carlo, it looks like he's going to be just fine with the tumblers. He'll make it out. Or will he? Moon jumping back in. Carlo not out of the woods yet. Fisher will be off the mark though. Moon, he'll keep chasing around. Eventually, we'll just give up on it and just they might be able to set up for it.
On the triangle, though, when Roger are alone.
Yeah, Coil's going to land onto the Razor, but he's got the static wings going, so Bob's going to have really no damage. It may not matter, though, because you've got Nando and Carlo around to help out, but mid one's got the BKB.
Straight into an Aeon Disc so he doesn't get bursted. That will mean that at least he can throw some follow-up spells, but damage is going to be a bit of an issue.
Aggressive blink in from Moon. He's been silenced up with no BKB available. He's a bit of a sitting duck right now, but the Ravage is there. Moon, no, he can't survive. He cannot survive it as Roger. He's a little bit slow on the ulti, may pay, but no, the Echo Slam Arfu. He's going to try and turn this one around. End up taking down Bob already. Kamizu is just trying to survive, but he might just die to raging as the chase is on. So Arfu trying to back off himself, but now Nando, he's been targeted with the TP up. Can he make it in time? It does seem like he can. So EXECRATION with a pretty big win here over
SMG aren't opting to play there, getting that second life up and playing aggressive behind it. Still,
oh, nice Fisher from Arfu. I mean, these Fishers from Arfu, this man's ridiculous on the Shaker as they even found Nando. Vincenzo's around to try and help out, and with the Bloodblast, SMG.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I'll just keep going, but there is going to be a big smoke up here from EXECRATION. They try to find their way in. They'll ram to the Radiant side, but they may have waited too long as Roshan is now down. They'll still try to initiate by taking in the time, but the Ravage is there in time, and now the Sonic Wave out Moon. He lands on 3 heroes, Kamizu and Nando just trying to get out of there. Kamizu, though, he won't be lucky enough to get out. Vincenzo, he'll be the second to drop, it seems. In fact, make it third, as they even lost Bob.
Middle tower is under attack.
There might be a fourth as Carlo has also been caught out here by Arfu into the Echo, and they get another.
With the mid and top tier 2s gone, SMG can just keep playing aggressively.
There you go. They have already found Bob on that plus tip sound as they move in for more. They've got that primary target. They've got Nando. He's trying to run with the Stampede out, but it may not be enough as mid one. He's just running way too quick. Carlo, he's just being ignored right now. They just go on to Vincenzo instead. And the Fisher out from Arfu. It's just perfect, John. I realize mid one's the one with the triple kill, but Arfu with these Fishers. I mean, this man is ridiculous.
It's under attack.
Well, we talked about it, Mike. Arfu Shaker. It's something SMG knows how to play around. It's something Arfu is very intimately familiar with. He knows how to push this hero to the edge. It was a bit of a slower start from the laning phase. We didn't see them rotate out. They managed to find Kamizu lagging behind as well. But the racks are opened up mid. They're going to melt those mid racks. SMG could look for the end here, but it looks like they might.
Hard to stop right now, as it just feels like SMG just all over them. And you've got the refresher all up now on mid one. In fact, they've jumped in again. Arfu gets the Fisher out, and Bob's gone. I mean, you might lose Arfu now. And he is going to go down for 50. That'll force a death there from Bob, and now the Ravage out from Roger onto 3 heroes into the Sonic Wave on Nando. He's still trying to fight, but he's got no damage. Refresh out mid one, he wants to go for more. Back in on Kamizu, they'll get the Centaur down. Oh boy, it's just so clean from SMG.
Very clinical movement out. GG is called by Carlo. EXECRATION, they had an idea, but they didn't have a counter pick for the Broodmotors this time, and they allow that Arfu Shaker in. It's one of SMG's best supports. It's one of Afu's best heroes throughout the many years of his Dota career.